Welcome to the Tyco Electronics Fosc400 fiber optic splice closure training video. This video will provide an overview of how to install our Fosc400 butt-style fiber optic splice closures. Fosc400 fiber optic splice closures are available in 4 sizes: A, B, C, and D, with multiple styles in some sizes. For the purpose of this training video, we will use the newest closure, the Fosc400C. Fosc400 closures use heat gun activated heat shrink seals and moisture blocking components when required to seal the cables entering the closure. For the dome to base seal, a mechanical clamp and O-ring are used. These design features allow quick and easy installations for a wide range of applications: direct buried, below grade, above grade, pedestal, and aerial. While the various size closures may differ slightly, all Fosc400 closures use the same basic installation steps. 1. Remove the closure from packaging. 2. Prepare the closure base. 3. Prepare cables and add cable seals. 4. Attach cables to closure base. 5. Store slack and unspliced fibers. Splice and store spliced fibers. 6. Seal cables to closure base. 7. Attach dome to base and test the seal. Let's get started with our installation. The closure will arrive in a pre-assembled state that will require removing the clamp and separating the base and dome. Flex the clamp lever arm to unlatch it from the clamp. Swing the lever arm open and, using the arm feet, pry the clamp open. Then, open the clamp and remove it from the base and dome. Fosc400 bases contain an oval port along with the various numbers of round ports. The oval port is for use when a feed-through cable is installed, so as to allow the cable to feed into the base without overbending. To begin the installation, mount the closure in the Fosc400 workstand or similar device. Open the appropriate cable port based on the number of cables to be installed. We recommend preheating the ports slightly to soften the material. Then cutting off the end of the ports at the neck-down ridge with a sharp object such as a utility knife or a hacksaw. Remove any burrs or sharp edges from the port to prevent damage to the heat shrink components. Using typical cable preparation techniques, prep the cables to the dimensions described in the installation instructions. Where cable blocking is required, moisture blocking kits are available either separately or with the closure. When using loose buffer tube style cables, center the reverse point where possible to allow easy separation and routing of the fiber tubes. Note that depending upon the type of cable to be sliced, whether loose buffer tube or ribbon central core tube cable, the steps will vary slightly. The installation instructions provide plenty of detail regarding prep lengths, etc. for your specific cable type. Prior to the remaining installation steps, it is critical that the next step be to place the tubular port seals, followed by the closure base, onto the cables. Making sure the arrow on the seal is pointing toward the closure base, slide a cable port seal over the cable or cables before inserting the cables into the open base ports. It's important that the arrow